Started to accuse me of threatening him, and despite people witnessing that I didn't go near him, I would still be punished, assumed guilty. However, I had never caused any issues with anyone, and I always had people vouching for me, and teachers could see that I was autistic, and I did things by the rules without fail. But I didn't know why he was harassing me. I didn't know it was about turning him down. It took until I had a male teacher, a teacher who actually cared about their pupils, to listen to me, and he watched me, and when Ben made a baseless report against me, my teacher would be able to give me an alibi, and the kid was shut down, and he never made an accusation against me again. But there's still a load of text left, and it's neither insane nor drama, just some annoying kid, and it isn't even in high school. Time came to go to secondary school, and Ben went to the same one. For the first year, he didn't bully me, until he got by someone else, and feeling powerless, he started the same ruse against me. Except this time, the punishments were more serious, and there were talks of expulsion and threats of legal issues, and that I would be reported to the police. The bullying slowed down after a while after I gave no reaction, because if I was going to be reported to the police, I was going to kill myself. So it didn't matter if it was the next time or the fourth time, the outcome was going to be the same. Ben started to make some new friends, and he was happier, and an unpleasant nickname he had been given, he embraced it. His head was noticeably larger, and people would call him Alien. Things were going well until he got bullied, got injured, and decided to blame it on me. I was suspended and on the edge of school sending the police a report. They were being lenient, because Ben, if he was telling the truth, could have sent in a police report and had me arrested, but seems to have wanted school to do it. While I was suspended, Ben died. He had fallen down the stairs. His friends had reported that I had done it, but they weren't aware that I wasn't at school. I was at a forced therapy session for issues I did not cause. What seems to have happened is that Ben wanted me to be arrested and wanted to hurt himself enough that the court could rely solely on testimony, despite me learning that I needed alibis. So I was spending as much time in the library in view of the librarian, who was sympathetic to my situation and aware that I was there because I needed her as a witness. At the time he died, I would have been in the library. I just don't know if he would have spied to see me there and not done it, or that I would have had an alibi. His friends who had told on me said they were unaware that he had died when they came to tell on me, and were described as not being distraught when telling on me, but horrified and extremely distraught upon arriving back to Ben and finding him dead. So they didn't observe him die, and then try and get me charged with murder. They only wanted me charged with a lesser sentence. They both got expelled, and I just didn't care what happened to them. They were even more of losers than Ben. It was evident that they had been lying, and they investigated the reports, and I gave them the name of my primary school teacher who cared, and it annoyingly unraveled really quickly. They could have done it a year or two prior, but no, only after Ben was dead. I was apologized to by teachers who had punished me and threatened me. All reports against me were voided, and I didn't have a second session with that therapist. I was already seeing another therapist for my mental health, which did improve after Ben died, no surprise.